Another point to keep in mind when you're doing fuel tanks like this, check your pressure periodically. See, I'm still about 5 psi, so that's good enough to test it. But then when you do find your leaks, mark them. You see, I've got these marked with soapstone so I know where they're at. But then always make sure you let off all your pressure before you try to weld them. If you've got a leak like that and you try to weld it with the tank with pressure, there's no way you're going to get it to seal. And 5 to 8 psi is good enough to test them. And it doesn't sound like a lot of psi, but when you get to popping these caps off with that much pressure, you'll shoot them right up, hit you in the face, whatever. So I use the stem here, and that's just I just drilled a hole in this cap, cut a stem out of an inner tube so it's still got a little bit of a donut on it, shoved it through the hole. I was going to glue it in with some PVC pipe glue. That's why you see the primer on here. But my glue had gone bad on me. It still seals up good enough with the pressure pushing from the inside that there's no big issue. So anyway, yeah, I just push the button, let off most of the pressure, and then take these caps out. And since I've got a couple of leaks around the bung here, I'm just going to go ahead and do a nice hot pass clear around it, seal it up real good. And those were the only leaks I had, was just around these two openings. So I'm just going to run a second pass around them, make them look, dress them up a little bit. And then I've got a few other mounting brackets and things to put on this tank, and it'll be done, ready for the customer to come pick it up. So